And right now, Tropical Storm Imelda is expected to make a sharp turn away from our coast. Good riddance. But still, Central Florida will feel some impacts out on the coast.
First warning, Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi is here. Tony, we're going to see some pretty strong rip currents out in the water.
You take a look at that camera we just showed there full screen. It's already pretty impressive.
You can see it.
Yeah, and it's getting worse. Let me take you back outside because the satellite presentation, by the way, is also pretty impressive. Now, a little burst of thunderstorms there around the core that we are going to continue to watch there. But everything's going as planned. Right now, off towards the north, pressure continues to lower. Hurricane hunters just finished a mission in there just a couple of moments ago, so we'll continue to watch that there for you. But there's that sharp right hook away from Florida, as Nancy just alluded to, and becoming a Category 2 hurricane. Bermudians are going to have to watch this one carefully. Remember now, even though the storm is 150 miles and pulling away late tonight, there are still tropical storm warnings in effect, especially for offshore waters. And that's the concern here. This is not the time to be taking a boat out or you going swimming. Now, what I've plotted here are a lot of the buoys, okay? The winds at the buoys here, and nothing really strikes my fancy just yet. I like that they're low numbers. We don't have a buoy in the vicinity right now of Humberto, but it's kind of wild seeing these two storms so close to each other. And the wind field's the other big story. Look how large now it is getting, as it's roughly 155 miles off to the east of Stewart. You can see on the back side of it, there are a couple bands of showers. Closer to home, you can see a few showers here. And these may look innocent, but they are dropping a pretty good amount of rain in a short period of time. A little shower there over downtown Orlando, and then back towards the coast, New Smyrna Beach. You can see the rough surf. So the storm will pull away. But here's the bottom line for me. It is going to stay agitated for at least 3 to 5 days. I wouldn't be surprised it's not until the weekend that things finally begin to calm down. You can see again the Friday night on into Saturday improving. So high rip current risk continues, 6 to 10 foot breaking waves, and on top of that, a high surf advisory does remain in effect. All the latest tide times for you coming up in just a couple minutes, guys. Back to you.
All right, Tony, thank you. And as he just mentioned, we're already seeing changes along the coast from Imelda.
Yeah, WESH 2's Volusia County reporter Pamela Combe is live in Daytona Beach shores this afternoon. And Pamela, as we know, even without a direct hit, these storms can do some serious damage.
Oh yeah, they can. We're already seeing some strong surf, powerful rip currents, but the big concern with systems like this is erosion on the coast, especially here in Daytona Beach shores, where they recently put in these brand new sand dunes. From the Sunglow Pier all the way down to Ponce Inlet, crews have been working nonstop to build up sand dunes and strengthen the coastline. But just a few weeks ago, Hurricane Erin carved out what looked like a cliff in parts of the beach.
It just really stinks that they just did the whole replenishment and it's all just like gone again.
Right. And now with Imelda churning off in the Atlantic, locals worry even more sand could be washed away.
We still got another month and a half of this, and we'll be lucky to have a little bit of that left.
The county tells us erosion is expected, but there is some good news. The sand placed from the Sunglow Pier south is expected to stay within the system, or at least close to the shoreline. Even if some of it gets pulled into the shallow breaker zone, officials say, quote, it'll serve as a protective role for the shoreline by absorbing wave energy before it hits the dunes. Locals are just thankful the impacts won't be too severe because they know the ocean always wins.
Mother Nature's always going to win, so you can prepare and you can get as ready as you can be, but she's always going to win. She's going to do whatever she wants to do, whether there's sand there or whether there's nourishment or not.
And the county says they won't know the full extent of the damage or how badly these dunes will get until after this storm passes us. Covering Volusia County, live in Daytona Beach shores, Pamela Combe, WESH 2 News.
And here is a live look out near Port Canaveral now, where despite the conditions in the water, operations are continuing as normal. Meanwhile, out on Cocoa Beach, while some people are avoiding the water, the conditions are luring some surfers in. The storms far off the shore are expected to bring waves as high as 10 feet to some parts of our coastline, and that enticed a lot of surfers to come out first thing in the morning to ride the swells. Our team will continue tracking Imelda from the storm's path to the impacts we're seeing. WESH 2 has you covered. Remember to download the WESH 2 app and turn on those notifications to get an alert anytime a new storm advisory drops.